Nowitzki for the lead.
Why not? Why not? Seconds. Dallas does not need to foul.
McGrady's got a double-double, and he's 2 rebounds away from a triple-double.
Keep your eye on John Barry. He loves these kind of situations, taking shots.
McGrady for 2, picked up by Finley, and Dallas now down by
Yao Ming. Van Horn very capable of stepping out and hitting a long jump shot. I would expect Dirk Nowitzki to get the ball in his hands, though.
Finley picked up by Sura. McGrady on Nowitzki. This Kataya.
That was a big-time play. Tracy McGrady had to defend it perfectly. Step back and hit a brilliant shot. Last possession here, Rockets to win the game.
To take a 2-0 lead. Oh, Tracy McGrady with 2.2 to play. Knocks in a 2-point shot to give him the lead, and maybe a 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 first-round Western Conference Series.
See, I love what Jeff Van Gundy did on that play. He allowed the Rockets to go full court. He did not take a timeout. So watch what happens. Van Horn does not show up off the screen. You got to get up the floor. You got to make Tracy McGrady pass the ball.
Well, that's
Look how far back he is off this play. You've got to make him give the ball up. And he didn't do that. And McGrady, look at this. This guy has been so brilliant, but still a lot of time, 2.2 seconds to go for the Mavericks to get a score.
Well, that's why I asked you about Dallas defense, because you knew they were probably going to find something inside, but how they were going to defend McGrady at the other end, that became such a pivotal point.
But in the half court, they wouldn't have gotten that shot. So
right.
Jeff trusted his team to bring it up in the full court. Now, can they get a stop? If so, they take a 2-0 lead. And boy, this would be a tough battle to overcome for Dallas to come back down 0-2. Down 0-2.
And a good perimeter defender. Howard to Finley. And the Houston Rockets have taken a 2-0 lead. And as stunning as last night's win by 7-seed Denver was over 2-seed San Antonio, this one may have equaled it. And now we go back to Houston with a 2-0 lead by the Rockets.
How about the resiliency of Houston tonight? It looked like Dallas had got a working mark.
It asked me if those guys scored, did I want to call a timeout? And I was like, no. I was like, let's surprise them. So we got the ball out. Seen an opening. Yao set a good screen for me, and I was confident enough. I knocked down the shot.
This game, you obviously had a big run by Dallas. What did you guys do to weather that storm?
It's all heart, man. All heart, determination, man, and fight. You know, we didn't give up. You know, although those guys made a run, we knew they was going to make a run because they were hungry just like we was hungry in the first game. And we just kept our poise, kept digging, and we got this win. It's big for us.
You said that Yao Ming had to come through, be a part of it. What did you see from him?
I saw a guy that dominated in the first half, took over the game, took some of that pressure off me when those guys was double teaming me. And, you know, he establishes the post presence early, and that's what got it rolling. And it opened a lot up for me in the second half. You know, those guys collapsing on me, and I was fine to him.
Charles Barkley says he's hard on you.
That's my guy, though. I love him to death. I love that, though.
Tracy, congratulations.
Thanks.
Great win for the Rockets. Back to you guys.
And as Jeff Van Gundy said, T-Mac trying to transfer himself from a great player, Doug, to a great winner.
Well, players become great in playoffs. It was too much Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming and the Rockets up 2-0.
Another great fourth quarter shooting by Houston. A 2-point Rocket win. They lead 2-0. For our crew here in Dallas, we send it back to our TNT studio.
Game. So, you know, I always had the offense, but in order for me to get on that basketball court when I was first fresh in the league, I had to play defense. It was Vince Carter's team, so he's brought that back to me. I kind of got away from that in Orlando because I became a scorer, and for me to be a great player and to win ball, it's going to take both of us to play like this. And you know, he did a phenomenal job on both ends. You know, he got a lot of pressure on him out there.
Should have put you down. Were you surprised you didn't get hit?
I didn't care because I went up strong. I didn't care what kind of contact I was going to get. That was the first thing I was thinking. I seen Shawn Bradley standing there, and I was hoping he was going to jump. And you know, that's a poster for my kids that they can see when they growing up. So, I was hoping he was going to jump. I didn't care what kind of contact because I knew those guys was going to be physical tonight if I brought the ball to the hole. But in this situation,
Brown Walker, not a rub dunk, unless. Unless you're Shawn Bradley.
Coming down your spine.
John had to turn his back when he got bumped out. I don't know. He went over and then he turned his back, and I'm not really exactly sure what he was doing. This is not a rub dunk, unless. Unless you're Shawn Bradley.
Coming down your spine.
John had to turn his back when he got bumped out. I don't know. He went over and then he turned his back, and I'm not really exactly sure what he was doing.
It isn't you down. Were you surprised you didn't get hit?
I didn't care because I went up strong. I didn't care what kind of contact I was going to get. That was the first thing I was thinking. I seen Shawn Bradley standing there, and I was hoping he was going to jump. And you know, that's a poster for my kids that they can see when they growing up. So, I was hoping he was going to jump. I didn't care what kind of contact because I knew those guys was going to be physical tonight if I brought the ball to the hole. But in this situation.